Welcome all of you guys into the review of Green Lantern issue number 43. So this is action that continues from the Lost Army. So here it is. We have to tell you that this review is from Weird Science DC Comics blog.blogspot.in. So here we go. Let's start. Our issue begins with Hal and Virgo sharing a moment while looking out into the vastness of space. Virgo has lost his home and everything he knows, and Hal has lost his beloved corpse that he left to become this renegade that we know him to be now. So they could save face by simply vilifying Jordan as the cause of all the terrible things that the Green Lantern Corps were accused of. That's love right there. Even though this feels like it's supposed to be a touching moment, neither really feel believable in their grief, and even if Virgo did, I don't really know him well enough for this moment to have a real impact on me, and Hal's is probably due to him not wanting to be a dick and pine over losing the corpse when Virgo has nothing left in the universe. After the two cry on each other's shoulders, we see that Hal has been working on a custom space suit. Did I just say shoot? That on a custom space suit as a way to go unnoticed. Why would Hal have to be unnoticed in space? Why? Because he is parked out in front of the source wall and Relic is out there collecting data. I guess Hal would prefer if Relic didn't realize who he was talking to, since Relic has a grudge against all Lanterns for destroying the universe with their ring slinging. Once Hal approaches Relic and the two get to talking about things, we find out that the source wall has a giant hole in it, and ultimately this whole section where we are supposed to find out what's going on a bit comes off a little unrewarding, because if you read the ending to Godhead, you already know that some terrible monster forced its way out of the wall, and you probably already figured out that the pieces of the source wall are the things that are causing the transformations of planets into stone. So since we already know all of this, the only piece of info that can really be gained here is the theory that whatever broke out of the wall is purposely turning things to stone with the source pieces. All malicious like. That's a theory that never occurred to me. Too bad that the rest of this interaction is spent with Relic thinking that Black Hand is behind it because he saw him leave the area after he was freed from the wall himself. But since we know the Black Hand is roaming the galaxy crying about how he can't bring things back from the dead anymore, only turn them to stone, we know that Relic's theory is nonsense. That is proved already. So all the niceties between our hero and Relic turn to shit, though, when Virgo, thinking that Hal might be needing backup, so decides to put on Kronos' gauntlet and sends out a surge of green emotional energy, alerting Relic to the ruse and Virgo knocking himself out in the process. So in the end, Hal has to get back to the ship quickly, put on the gauntlet, and try to fight off Relic's drone as his ship Darlene reboots her systems so they can get away. There really isn't much to be excited over with this part, just shields and constructs shot out to try and defend against the light draining drones as Darlene herbs to Hal about being treated better. I really love the idea of Darlene and Hal. So this comes to the end. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and to enjoy the comic book story, to go to the store and buy this book. And support the creators. Green Lantern issue number 43. I really enjoyed this review. Have a great day. Adios.